Major changes are happening in the Kansas Capitol. Today was Governor Jeff Colyer's first full day in office, and we sat down with him to discuss his goals for the state, new at 5.
Governor Jeff Colyer says there is a way forward for the state, but where the state is going is still in the works. He says in the early days of his administration, it's all about planning.
Governor Jeff Colyer is an optimistic guy, but he hasn't released a lot of details when it comes to policy.
Do you think that change of tone in the way Kansans look at Kansas is more important than policy, or do you think they go hand in hand?
They go hand in hand. And I think if you start from an optimistic tone, if you're really looking after people's best interests, then the politics get easy.
Colyer, who is still formulating a lot of his policy, promises more in the upcoming weeks, but he wanted people worried about health care to know.
My great hope is that the more people that can get private insurance that is long-term and stable, that's the goal that we should be after.
There is another federal issue leaking across the state's borders, the upcoming vote on DACA. But Colyer says this is not an issue for the state.
And I think the federal government, the House and the Senate and the President, I hope they get this resolved quickly.
And for families at home, Colyer has a simple, no frills, no policy message.
I want them to know that they can trust me to listen to them, and I'm going to act on their behalf. I'm going to choose the optimistic route.
Within the next week, Colyer says his administration is expected to announce sweeping changes to several state agencies, including DCF and the Department of Health. In Topeka, Caroline Sweeney, KCTV5 News.
And to stay in office, Colyer will have to be reelected in November, and the race just got less crowded because today, former Republican Representative Ed O'Malley announced he's ending his campaign.